The bass. Preston, crank that bass up a little bit. You can get it on the guitar. Come on, can you hear it? Do what? Okay. Well, I'll have to pick a little louder then. Sorry about that. Long journey home. Me or B flat? B flat. That's what I got.
That's what you get.
Things change around. It's on this group. We're going to do you one now. It's kind of an older song, a folk song, I guess you would call it, about some guy or gal, one or the other, that lost all their money with a $2 bill. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Lost all my money to $2 bill.
Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. Looks like rain, boys, it looks like rain. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. And I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. And I'm on my long journey home. Like smoke horizon, it surely is a train. Surely is a train, boy, surely is a train. Like smoke horizon, it surely is a train. And I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. And I'm on my long journey home. I hear the train coming, yes, I'll soon be gone. Soon be gone, boys, I'll soon be gone.
Thank you there, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you.
Has anybody never heard that song before?
Anybody ever lost all their money before?
Yeah. Anybody got a $2 bill in their pocket?
Ah! All right, all right.
Okay. A friend of mine, Wayne Turner, he carries one all the time.
$2 bill.
$2 bill. Okay. Folks, we'd like to play another song. This is a sea song, a ship sinking.
Sea song.
No, didn't sink. That was another one that I was thinking about that song.
No, this isn't.
This was a ship that left New York Harbor in 1872 on its way to Italy, and it was found off of the coast of Europe about 2 months later. The crew was totally gone. Everything was intact on the ship. No evidence whatsoever what happened. And to this day, as far as I know, they still don't know what happened to it. What happened to the crew. Entitled The Mary Celeste Mystery. That cargo brig, Mary Celeste, went sailing o'er the sea. She left from New York State and became a mystery. In 1872, the ship was not to be. They vanished in dark waters en route to Italy. Where are you? Crew of Mary Celeste. Where are you? Mr. Briggs and all the rest. Benjamin Spooner Briggs was from the state of Maine. The master of that ship took his wife and child with him. The rest of the crew signed on 7 sailor men. But the 12th month and the 5th day was like they'd never been. Where are you? Crew of Mary Celeste. Where are you? Mr. Briggs and all the rest. That ship Mary Celeste was found by Morehouse and Defoe. Greeting them with silence and gentle wind to blow. Theories do abound on what happened to the crew. Was it murder, mutiny, weather, or the alcohol that blew? Where are you? Crew of Mary Celeste. Where are you? Mr. Briggs and all the rest. Mr. Briggs and all the rest. A little bit like the Matterhorn, just a different place on earth. Walking in my sleep.
Yeah,
Don't walk in your sleep, folks.
It's not a good idea.
to me.
Yes, what happened there?
Walking in your sleep. Nah. We better get in G's house.
Terrified. Children out in the sleep either.
No.
Oh, good.
This was an old Arthur Smith, a renowned fiddler of past years. One of his songs, Walking in My Sleep. Now if you see that girl of mine, tell her if you please, when she bakes those biscuits to roll up her sleeve. Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep, up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep. Yonder comes my baby, how do you think I know? I know her by her pretty curls hanging down so low. Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep, up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep. Bake them biscuits, baby, make 'em good and brown. When I get my breakfast, I'm Pennsylvania bound. Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep, up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep. Play it a while there, Willard. Pain in my finger, pain in my toe, pain in my ankle bone, I ain't gonna work no more. Walking in my sleep, babe, walking in my sleep, up and down that Dixie line, walking in my sleep. Take us out this time, Willard. Let's see. 6 White Horses. Coming up next. Embedded in this song is the names of those horses. But you gotta be listening carefully to figure that out. In the key of E.
Here it comes. Oh, now horses, easy on the wheels. Oh, now horses, easy on the wheels. So broken hearted, up now it started. Oh, now horses, easy on the wheels. Slow down, horses. Now see them horses pulling on the rein. See them horses pulling on the rein. Sunshine and sorrow, yesterday and tomorrow. Bedlam and Barlow really are the names. All six of them. Now some bright morning, what will you see? Some bright morning, what will you see? Some bright morning, with young and coming. Some bright morning, what will you see? Oh, the six white horses coming after me. Six white horses coming after me. Real as a picture, certain as a scripture. Six white horses coming after me. We're out of here.
Did you pick up on any of those names in that song?
All six of them.
See them horses pulling up rain. See them horses pulling on the rain. Sunshine and sorrow, yesterday and tomorrow. Bedlam and Barlow Billy are their names.
Barlow Bill.
I wonder what happened to old Dan and Bertha.
Barlow Billy sounds like a troublemaker.
Sort of like Billy Gaston, Barlow Billy,
Oh, yeah. If that's the case.
Mr. Gaston. We're going to slow things down for you now and sing you a song that my father wrote this back in the early 60s, and it's about a place close by out here. At that time, they called it Daisy Mountain mostly. It was on the Hamilton County side of Walden Ridge, right over from Lewis Chapel. And there was a business that went on out there in the early 20s and 30s due to the federal government. And the song is about this fella here that was involved in that. They let him out for the weekend, and he had to go back.
You know what, Ed Brown? This same enterprise runs in my family.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. We're all entrepreneurial that way.
Was theirs whiskey?
We're not in the pen, though. I've said nothing about that.
Well, it's. I hate to say it, but this gentleman was in my family too.
What can you do? Family.
But you know, getting serious about my family, they were trying to feed their children and their families what they were trying to do.
Yeah?
And I'm a Kilgore, so you can only imagine.
Ah, okay.
No Dempseys were they,
That's some
or
heritage.
Hamiltons, or
Look, Miller's like, no.
no Millers.
Definitely not.
They were in the flower business. So
Yeah. Their business was above board.
this is called the Daisy Mountain Waltz.
Waltzing to the Daisy Mountain Waltz.
invited these folks up. They were thumbing down through Kentucky and Ohio and come down here, and we picked them up somewhere. Up in Tigeville, I guess. And they're from Pennsylvania originally. And I think their wives are with them, aren't they?
Like they're like what?
But this is Steve Davey here with a mandolin, and his buddy Jim Cram. We've known these folks for a long time, back in the late 60s. And this is their wife, Linda and Mary. So give the folks from Pennsylvania a big hand. Come all the way down here just to play for you.
Well, we probably all sound like we have a different accent than y'all do here in Dunlap, Tennessee.
We're not the ones with the accent though, Steve.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess in Rome you do when the Romans do. Is that right? We've been knowing Mr. Ed Brown here. Met him up at a Bluegrass festival up in Berryville, Virginia, back in about 1971 or 72, and have had a long-lasting friendship. And it's been my pleasure to meet his family and come down to Dunlap on a number of occasions. I think this is my third or fourth time here. So it's been a great relationship, and I'm real pleased to be able to call Ed one of my best friends. Even the fact that he is a banjo player, we can't hold that against him. But he's a good fella, and I'm sure everybody here knows who he is and is familiar, obviously, by the banner that's to the stage, the side of the stage, and the name that's on the front of the stage. And this is a great outing. It's great to see you folks turn out, especially with all the other activities that are going on. I understand there's a rodeo in town today, and so we thank you very much for coming and supporting a good cause. And make sure you stop by if you haven't done so already and visit the museum out here. Has a lot of history on Dunlap and what's been going on in this community for a long time. I guess we'll stop talking, and we're going to have Jim Cram come around and sing a song you probably heard before, Tennessee 1949. Okay, here we go.
I wonder if it's raining in the mountains. Wonder how the old town looks today. And if the church is there beside the river, I go back and find where Mama lay. So I still go to sleep just after sunset. Are the berries still as big on the vine? The old men sit and talk about the old days, the way they did in 1949. Oh, oh, how I'd like to be back in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, oh, it'd be so fine, I could just go back to 1949. I wonder if by chance they might remember teenage boys are wild and fancy-free, who always loved guitars and bluegrass music. I went back till they remember me. Wonder what became of Catherine Akers, girl that broke my heart at 17. remember what she looked like. 30 years ago she was a dream. Oh, I'd like to be back in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, it'd be so fine if I could just go back to 1949. For many years I searched the wide world over. What I can't recall and didn't find. And now I'm searching pictures in my memory for Tennessee in 1949. Oh, how I'd like to be back in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, it'd be so fine if I could just go back to 1949. Thank you.
Steve's dad was named Jim Davy, and he's still up in Pennsylvania. He's 1 month older than me. We was both, I won't tell you what year we were born, but he's born in September and I was born in October. And he's a great guy. And Steve's mom was, she passed away a few years ago, but she was a great person, very hospitable. And we went up there a few times, and just, the place is yours. Great folks. Even they are.
I'd like to do a gospel song for you now. This really tickles me. Don Reno Red Smiley is one of my favorite bluegrass acts out there, and I learned this song off of them. Don Reno wrote it. And I'm fortunate enough to play on stage with a fiddle player from Ronnie Reno's band, so that just puts icing on the cake. One called "I'm Using My Bible for a Road Trip." And commandments that tell me what to do. The 12 disciples on my roadside, and Jesus will take me safely through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road man. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for a road man. The children of Israel used it too. They crossed the Red Sea of destruction, for God was there to see them through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads Thank you very much.
We got one more song, and we'll leave you with a song, another gospel song entitled "Light on the Mountain." So, Jackie Miller on the fiddle, Willard Hamilton on the fiddle, and Jackie Miller on the mandolin too. Morgan Kilgore on the guitar and singing, Tiffany Rogers on the guitar singing, Jim Cram on the guitar singing, Steve Davey on the mandolin doing some singing.
And Ed Brown on the banjo.
And backing us all up and keep us in time and straight, Mr. Preston Cates on that bass guitar back there. Preston and I are a year and 2 months difference. He was a Christmas baby.
Him and Jesus. Same birthday.
There's a light on the mountain, a light on the mountain that shines out all over the land. My Jesus is the light that shines out forever. In love he holds me by my hand. Jesus is the one who came from heaven on high. God sent his son to die for you and I. He died on the cross for the sin that we stole. But praise his sweet name, I'm on Jesus' road. There's a light on the mountain, a light on the mountain that shines out all over the land. My Jesus is the light that shines now forever. In love he holds me by my hand. We're on a journey in this life here below. Satan is a power with evil winds that blow. Someday we will leave this world for heaven abode. Praise his sweet name, I'm on Jesus' road. There's a light on the mountain, a light on the mountain that shines out all over the land. My Jesus is the light that shines now forever. In love he holds me by my hand. My Jesus is the light that shines now forever. In love he holds me by my hand.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
everybody.
everybody.
Enjoy the festival.